I'm Shay Russell from mining.com.au, and joining me today is the Managing Director of Black Canyon, Brendan Cummins. Brendan, how are you today?
G'day, Shay. Nice to talk to you again.
Lovely to chat with you and all things manganese, and we're going to kick off today's conversation with what most people probably aren't expecting, and that is you are back from the International Manganese Institute Conference in Oman. Tell me what takes you out there and what was the reception for Black Canyon?
Yeah, so, look, Kenya, we've been a member of the IMNI for a couple of years now, and I haven't actually been to the conference before because I didn't think we were ready. And there's obviously a cost and time expense associated with these conferences. So this year I actually attended my first conference. There were like 230 odd delegates, like I said, hosted in Muscat in Oman. I got a lot of interest in the projects, which was always the intention, is really just to introduce the Black Canyon story, the large resources that we've discovered here in Western Australia, and really try to understand what the market was for our product. And look, there is a strong market for that 30 to 33% manganese content product. Particularly from the Chinese and the Indians. That's where the largest markets are for this type of material. So it was really encouraging. I had over 20 meetings in 2 days. So there were a lot of back-to-backs. And so really encouraging now. And it was really about introducing the Black Canyon story to potential end users, smelters, commodity traders, and so forth.
That's fantastic, especially too because manganese isn't a product that gets a lot of attention like gold or silver or copper does. These are metals that people are familiar with. Now, you touched on there that at this conference, people were interested in the 30 to 33% concentrate, but you believe that Black Canyon can actually improve on those metrics.
Yeah, we've done quite a lot of metallurgical test work, and we're quite confident we can deliver a 30 to 33% manganese concentrate. But what we really, that was the first target, I guess, and now we're looking at, well, what can we do? What can we do better? What can we do more efficiently? How can we process material to try and get that little bit more out of it? So the next target, I guess, would be to look at trying to deliver a 35% plus manganese product. And even though it's only 2% more than 33, there's quite a bit more processing that needs to be done to achieve that. But we're fortunate; we do have massive resources, so we're not resource constrained. We have bountiful resources, so we can, look at our recoveries and accept some lower recoveries to produce a better product, a better grade product. So that's really, one of the benefits of having large resources, as it is scalable. So that's what we'll be looking at doing certainly over the next 3 to 6 months.
Now, you've just talked about improving your recoveries, but correct me if I'm wrong, does Black Canyon hold West Australia's largest manganese resource?
Yeah, look, we've, I guess, quietly achieved that. It's a pretty awesome effort, for a small company like ours, Black Canyon. We've done it really cheaply, really efficiently. We've only done 3 drill programs, so the mineralisation at surface is quite obvious. So targeting our drilling has always been quite effective. We've also got an exploration target on top of the 300 million tonnes in resource, which is another 200 million tonnes or 160 to 200 million tonnes of material in an exploration target. So with further drilling, we could also look to increase that. No shortage of manganese, and we just need to find the best way to develop this economically.
Now, you made the point there, no shortage of manganese. Now, I know you updated the mineral resource not long ago and that a scoping study is underway. We all know the market loves progress. Tell me, when will the scoping study be finalised?
Yeah, great question. We're really, really trying to get it out by the end of this quarter. So it's not too far away. I guess in comparison to our last scoping study that we put out, we did look at a much smaller operation. This time we've scaled up, and so I think the metrics will probably be, more positive and really just get on the radar of, of what's required to sort of generate more interest in our stock and in our company.
All right, so that's the short-term outcome that we can look forward to some momentum, but manganese is sort of a metal that's moving by stealth. Tell me, what can we expect from Black Canyon over the next 6 months?
Talking about manganese pricing, that's something that's really jumped out, certainly over the last 2 months. Groote Island, which supplies 15% of world manganese, shut down due to a incident with a cyclone where it's actually the ship that was docked at the port ran into the jetty and the infrastructure and knocked it out. So that's not coming back online until I think it's March quarter next year. As a result, the manganese price has nearly gone up 100%. It's gone from like low fours up to about $8 a DMTU US. So that's a significant improvement in the manganese price. We won't be producing in the next 12 months, so we won't get the direct benefit of that. But with manganese and a lot of other commodities, it's these black swan events where companies who are in production can make some pretty serious money, and we believe our projects will be able to deliver that as well. So in the next 3 to 6 months, we do have scoping study coming out, and then also we should hopefully go into a feasibility study, which involves more metallurgical test work that I pointed to just before, and drilling. So we've got some exploration drilling, so that'll be fantastic to go out to Wandanya. We've got a heritage survey starting next week. Get that surveyed, get the rig out there again, and drill this high-grade material that, surface samples were 54% manganese. So we're just really keen to see what it looks like as we drill through the profile and see if we can replicate it, at least some of those grades through the profile. So look forward to that. Also an IP survey starting out at Fig Tree. We were fortunate to win an EIS grant for that from the government to the tune of about $45,000. So that'll start off in August as well. So that's at Fig Tree, which is about 20 kilometres south of the Woody mine. And really, in terms of the downstream, the high purity manganese sulfate, looking to lock in a location within Australia as well. So we are firing on all cylinders. There'll be plenty of news flow coming up in the next 3 to 6 months.
Brendan, it sounds like you've got an awful lot happening there in a short space of time. And as you so rightly pointed out, the pricing of manganese can surprise people because it is a mineral that operates on stealth because we don't really see the machinations of it every day. Listen, I cannot wait to talk with you next and see what else is happening for Black Canyon. Thank you so much for being here today.
All right, appreciate your time, and we'll talk soon.